had like literally such a nice shower. I meant to shower last night because I'm normally like a night shower, but then I didn't get back until like 3 a.m. Oh my god, so I got back and it was like 2:30 and I was driving back and they closed the parking lot that's next to my building. And I was really upset because I wanted to park there and then I had to drive farther away and then I had to walk back, but then it was like 3 in the morning and I had this match this morning. So I just went to bed, but then I woke up early and showered and I feel really good. You know when you like feel really gross and you shower and then you feel like so much, it's just like such a nice feeling when you come out and you're like, oh, I was so gross and now I'm not. But anyway, this is week 3 of the GBA. I'm not in my room because my roommate's asleep, and I'm not in my lounge because there's somebody in my lounge, so I had to be quiet because I'm not really in a normal space / yeah. But we're up against Aster and the Montreal Habsols. I don't get it. I'm not a sports guy. But this is week 3. Aster was talking that mad smack during the draft. He was like, yeah, I think everyone's team looks good except for Wolf's. So personally, I'd like to win. I would like to win every week, but yeah. Last week we lost to Gator, but it was really close in the end. So in the end, if you didn't check his side, it was Jolly Mamoswine, which means I would have won without the crit 10 out of the 16 times. I really didn't want to see Zoroark. He doesn't have Sylveon. Okay, so he doesn't have Sylveon. He doesn't have Sylveon. That's crazy. Okay, so after a terrain boost, Xurkitree beats this whole thing except for actually, I don't even need to Tail Glow versus this. If I get a little bit of chip damage on the Mudsdale, I can sweep with Xurkitree. Jellicent looks really strong here, like super strong, and Trick Room, aside from Zapdos. MUK beats Zapdos. MUK does okay here. Bronzong, pretty good. Yeah, I think Bronzong's pretty good here as well. Florges, no, it doesn't have that many opportunities. Florges is okay. We have to watch out for the Darmanitan. I really didn't want him to lead to bring Zoroark, but he did. So I think my plan is, because I don't know if what he's going to lead with is Zoroark or something else. So I think I'm just going to go for these Garchomp up front. What I'm thinking is, like, if he leads with Darmanitan, I can Rock Slide or Earthquake. I'll probably Earthquake. If he leads with, like, because I want to lead with Jellicent, but I don't want to risk it being Zoroark. I also don't know what Zoroark does. I also forgot which Scolipede is a user. Yeah. Let me see. See really quick. I'm gonna pull up my calcs first of all. What the heck is my browser? Let's just see. I forgot which mons were his Z-mons. Aster, Scolipede, and Barbarical. So, okay. So, Scolipede's probably Z. Am I out of time yet? Alright, we'll do this. Lopunny's the hugest threat in my opinion. Darmanitan, if Garchomp and Jellicent get damaged, Darmanitan will just beat me straight up. I'll have to rely on recoil damage to beat it, which is never a good look. So I need to keep either Garchomp or Jellicent healthy. But yeah, I don't really know. This is very offensive. I know in his week 1 he brought like a very defensive team, but I really didn't want to see Zoroark. Chizul. It is Darmanitan, so that probably means it's Scarf. I meant to make my Xurkitree faster than Scarf Darmanitan, but then I forgot. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna Earthquake. Don't want Earthquake? What's gonna go into? Probably Mudsdale. Why just pick Mudsdale? It doesn't tell me. Okay. I think there was a glitch at some point saying whether or not it was Zoroark or not, but do I want to Rock Slide? Do I think he'd go into Zapdos here? If he goes into Zapdos, I'll go into MUK and I'll launch a Toxic and it'll be fine, so I'll just Earthquake. I'm not Mega Evolving because the speed matters to outspeed Zapdos. And maybe Zoroark as well. I actually don't know how fast Zoroark is. So, I think it's like 95. I don't know. I also don't know how fast Darmanitan is. I really should have made Xurkitree faster. Okay, so it is Scarf, and that was the Darmanitan. So, that's good to know. Takes a little bit of damage, so that's good because eventually I might need to use. I wish I'd love with Jellicent. Eventually I might need to use freaking recoil to beat this thing, so it's a good thing I have Rough Skin Garchomp. This will be Mudsdale or Zapdos, probably. I don't think he has any reason to bring anything else in. I'm not that worried about Zapdos. I'll just go into MUK and launch either a Knockoff or a Toxic. Probably a Toxic, because I think I'll probably go into Lopunny. And if he goes into Mudsdale, I'll probably go into Bronzong and just set Stealth Rocks, because his Defogger is Zapdos. And I can't stop him from setting Stealth Rocks, so yeah. Stealth Rocks getting up would be good because of Darmanitan. Stealth Rocks getting up against me would be bad because I don't want to be taking a lot of chip damage because Lopunny and stuff is scary. Chase. Okay, it is Zapdos. So I could have Rock Slid. That would have told me a bit about his spread, but that's okay. I'm just gonna go into MUK. MUK is max HP, max special defense, and he eats garbage, so I don't need to overpredict this. Also, that's not Zoroark, because my Earthquake wasn't effective. He doesn't... Guys, does he have a switch in for Outrage? Does he have a switch in for Outrage? He doesn't have a switch in for Outrage. Volt Switch would be kind of bad, to be honest. Although, I don't really need MUK to be... I just want to launch a Toxic. Hidden Power Ice, okay. So this turn, not a lot of damage. We can try and figure out a spread from that, actually. So we've got MUK. And we've got Zapdos over here. Hidden Power Ice should be doing... If it's modest with a lot of investment, it did 21 damage. So it's probably not modest. And if it's bold with like 0 investment, that's bold. That's like it's almost certainly almost no investment Zapdos. That's very bulky Zapdos. I think he'll probably go into Lopunny here. And since I have Rocky Helmet on Bronzong, I think Toxic is a good play. If he stays in, Volt Switch, okay. He could also go into like Mudsdale because Mudsdale beats MUK, but I think Lopunny or Mudsdale is the most likely option. As long as MUK has some health left, like he doesn't have good options of getting rid of it. So, although Volt Switch is annoying. Eric, so this should be Mudsdale. Cool, awesome. So he might use this opportunity to set rocks, which is fine. I'll go into Bronzong and set my own rocks. And because his team has 3 rock weaknesses, so for me, like, I think it's fine. If he sets rocks and I set rocks, because I think in the end they hurt him more than they hurt me. Especially because all of my Pokemon except for Xurkitree and Garchomp can recover. My Bronzong is actually a weird set. It's Stealth Rocks, Calm Mind, Rest, Psychic, because it can set up on Milotic, which is kind of a problem for my team. However, he didn't bring Milotic, and he does have Zoroark, so that was kind of the downside of bringing up a set with no Steel type. Oh, they could all be Zoroark, couldn't they? Do you think he would have switched in Zoroark there? Oh my god, if he switched in Zoroark... Okay, whew, it's not Zoroark. I have to keep that in mind, that it's one of these boys is going to be Zoroark. Okay, it's lefties, fine. That's fine because it might not be Rest then. Let's set our own rocks here. I can defog at some point, but I think it's going to be easier for me to set rocks than for him, especially if his Mudsdale doesn't have any recovery. Yeah, that's an obvious switch. Shizuo, that's the Darmanitan. I don't think he would Flare Blitz here, but he could just be a madman. Should I go into Foundmouth? I can go into Strongjaw, but I kind of want to keep Strongjaw healthy because he doesn't have any outrage switch-ins. Although he has 2 Pokemon that outspeed me. He has 3 Pokemon that outspeed Garchomp, so Garchomp's probably not going to work in this game. Garchomp's probably not going to work in this game. I need to keep Jellicent healthy because of the Lopunny. I guess a Trick Room. Who do I want to do? Do I want to go into Jellicent or do I want to go into Bronzong? Jellicent can recover off the damage, so I think I'm going to go into Jellicent here. If he goes for Flare Blitz, that'd be interesting. I don't think he would, but... It was U-turn Zoroark. Oh my god, I think... That's Scarf U-turn Zoroark. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. That's Scarf U-turn Zoroark. Okay, cool. And now we know what it is. So now that we know what the Zoroark is, that makes things a lot easier. I'm going to recover. That's switching out for sure. This should be Zapdos. I could say Trick Room, but I wanted to... Okay. So it could also be... Then we don't know what the Darmanitan's item is. Lefties, it's fine. He can Volt Switch here, but he's just giving me damage for free, so it's fine. I ate garbage is coming in. I could have Trick Room there, actually. Oh, that would have been interesting. I actually could have Trick Rooms. Because I think his only electric attack is Volt Switch. Okay, Defog comes out. Which is fine, actually. Do I want to knock off or do I want to recover? He's gonna go for Volt Switch here, so I can choose to knock off or I can choose to, I'm gonna knock off. Because I think MUK can come in a couple more times, like, safely. Yum, yum, yum. He could go into Lopunny here, but I do have Bronzong still very healthy, and because of the Rocky Helmet, like, it should be fine. If he goes into anything that's not Mudsdale, if he goes into actual Darmanitan, what's this, Mudsdale? Okay, Mudsdale comes out, so he's probably going to want to set his rocks again. The difference is now I know where the Zoroark is. Big damage, stamina. Defog, Volt Switch, Hidden Power, Ice. It certainly got Roost on that thing. So we'll go to Aaron here. Mudsdale's taking a lot of damage. Like, Mudsdale can't keep this up forever. And he really wants to keep rocks off. I do need to keep watching out for that Lopunny, of course, because it's kind of a problem. Kind of a big problem. Scarf. Zoroark. Lefty Zapdos, lefty's Mudsdale, but Mudsdale lost its item. I have my Bronzong to levitate. Sometimes I forget to check. Because I just assume that it wants to be levitate, but... yeah. MUK lost its item and Jellicent lost its item as well. But MUK can recover its item, and Jellicent has all its health. He can Stealth Rock here, but again, he's just taking damage. I'm going to get Rocks up again, and I don't think he wants that. Like, I think his best move would actually be to double out here. Well, I mean, it might be to set Rocks and then just keep up the pressure. I can't really tell who's winning this. Okay, he goes for Stealth Rocks again, which I am obviously going to do as well. But he takes another turn of Poison. Like, he just can't keep this up. Look, with this pace, like, there's no way he can keep this up forever. And Florges is still at full HP. And my Bronzong beats Lopunny. And my Bronzong not taking any damage is pretty nice. I mean, I do have Rest and Heal Ball on Florges, but, yeah. We know the Zapdos set too. We've only seen Stealth Rocks from Mudsdale. If he goes into Zapdos now, would that be a problem? I would probably Calm Mind. And then maybe set Rocks again. Yeah, I'd probably Calm Mind. Because I don't really have great... oh, I can go into MUK. Right, if he goes into Zapdos, I'll just go into MUK. And then I'll recycle this time. Because his Mudsdale's taking damage, but if we get into this loop, then like my MUK will not be taking damage effectively. And my Bronzong, if it takes damage, can rest it off. So I just need to make sure that Bronzong is healthy enough that it can still like rest on stuff like Mudsdale and Lopunny. And Scolipede, yeah. He could be Z-Bug Scolipede, so that's another reason to keep Jellicent healthy, because Swords Dance Scolipede can be a problem. Yeah, it's probably Swords Dance Scolipede based on this set, based on the way that he's playing this game with Defog Zapdos and, yeah, so let's switch out. This should be, I don't know. So it might be the real one this time. Yeah, it's the real one this time. Okay, so this is the real Shizuo. It could be banned. And now, because my Jellicent lost its item, I don't really want to switch it into anything. How much is Darmanitan Flare Blitz going to do? After Rocks. So, Darmanitan. He doesn't even 2-hit KO with Flare Blitz unless he's banned. And if he's banned, I'll just disable him. I don't think he would be banned. He could be banned. If he's Life Orb, does he 2-hit KO? The Life Orb 2-hit KOs, unfortunately. So I could go into Bronzong here, or I don't think Garchomp's that good in this game. I honestly think I'll take a little bit of damage, but I think it's worth it. Maybe I should have thought about that more, but I need Jellicent. I don't think I need Bronzong because the whole, or Garchomp because this is a pain. He got in before Stealth Rocks went up. Okay, Flare Blitz comes out. Okay, so 139 down to... that's a lot of damage. Okay, so that's banned. That's banned. Yeah, it's banned. That's... wait, that did more than banned. Why did that do... that did 129. Why am I not getting that as even an option? Oh, it's Mega Garchomp. Oh, it's either regular Garchomp. That's ban damage. Okay, so he's choice banned. And I can't switch out anymore, so let's not Mega Evolve. Let's just go for he's probably just gonna go into Mudsdale here. He's probably just gonna sack Mudsdale, which is super annoying. Oh, that's actually a super annoying set. I can't stop him from sacking Mudsdale here. I could switch out into Jellicent. Do I think? But that's a really risky play, because like the risk reward there isn't that high. He can always just stall out my... And I would need to get rid of the Rocks to even have a chance of getting... What do I want to do? I don't think he lets Darmanitan go down, because I don't really have switch-ins to it, as you just noticed. So he's going to go into Mudsdale then. Okay, then I'll Earthquake. If he goes into Zapdos, that's also fine. I could have read that, you know. I could have read that. Zapdos going down would be okay, but anyway, I'm a VGC player, and this is how VGC players play. So Outrage was actually stronger there, so that making bad moves. Yeah, this is not going to do very much damage. He could be calm. I don't know if he's bold. He could be calm. I think I want to set Trick Room at some point. I can set up Xurkitree on his Zapdos, so I actually don't want his Zapdos to go down yet. Because that's banned. So Xurkitree actually outspeeds everything. Except for maybe Scarf Zoroark. And Rock Slide connects, and if it flinches, he'll go down. Next turn to an Outrage. Okay, he flinched, so that's great. I could lock into Outrage here if I wanted. And just KO his Zapdos. Yeah, I think that's a good trade, honestly. He could go into Mudsdale, but he'll still lose Mudsdale, and Zapdos can't really... Like, if it switches in, it's going to be at really low health. So I think I'll just lock into Outrage here. Because he didn't bring Sylveon. So I'm cool trading Garchomp for Zapdos. Because this also gives me a free switch in. So it's not going to be... I'm losing Garchomp, but that's cool. He should send in Lopunny here. If he has Power Up Punch, that could be kind of problematic. Yeah, Power Up Punch Lopunny would kind of be bad here. Maybe I probably should have left Zapdos alive so I could set up on it with Zerk and just win the game. I should just switch to Zerk. That would have been perfect. Switch to Zerk, Z, Electric Terrain. That was a bad move. I should have left him alive because he couldn't do anything. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't that bad. I don't know. If he has Power Punch Lopunny, I think now's the time to do it. I need to make sure that I keep Jellicent healthy because I don't want to lose to this freaking Mega Bug. And nothing outspeeds his Darmanitan anymore, so every time that thing's coming in, it's taking a KO. So I need to make sure that I don't let it come in again for free. So I guess I need to get Trick Room up, which seems problematic. Or I can just pray that Jellicent's Cursed Body activates, because that would also work. I shouldn't have let Garchomp go down like this. Although the good news is he can't get rid of the rocks anymore, so all the entry hazards are permanent. So that means that I can defog, but he can't. So if I want to get rid of the rocks, I can, but they're stuck, which means that his Darmanitan and his Scolipede are going to take 25%. His Lopunny will take a little bit of chip, which could matter because Bronzong isn't that like good versus Lopunny. Ooh, this is new. This should be Lopunny. Okay, yeah, so it's going to take Stealth Rocks, and now it's going to KO my Garchomp. Maybe I should have Rock Slide it again. At least I could have switched out into Bronzong then. I just hope it's not Power Up Punch, yo. I don't even get a choice. Isn't that sad? It doesn't even say I have to make this. Like, you know, with choice items, you have to choose. But if it's Power Up Punch, Bronzong still lives +1 high jump kick and should KO after Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet and Psychic, but I don't know. I just would have preferred not to be in this position. Maybe he'll go for the Encore. Maybe he made his Lopunny so slow that even regular Garchomp outspeeds it. Thrash! You see that? It says Thrash. That's interesting. I didn't know Outrage said that. He's really thinking, given that he's known what I have to do this turn. Does it have Pursuit? Does he want to bait in my Bronzong? Who do I, let's slow down. Okay, I don't know why he did that. I think he honestly just made a mistake. And it happens. But now I can save Garchomp to switch into his I can save Garchomp to switch into his Darmanitan the next time it comes in. So I have Kimimaro, I eat Garbage. I do have Aaron Zong. I could go into Jellicent. The thing is, Jellicent is 2-hit KO'd without the Citrus Berry by Lopunny, especially by High Jump Kick. Bronzong is not 2-hit KO'd, nor is Kimimaro. I'm going to go into Aaron Zong. It does let him get into, Oh, I know what to do. I know exactly what to do, actually. So here he's going to go for an attack, and if it's not, like, Power Up Punch, I think he's going to switch out into Zoroark next. So knowing that, I can actually take advantage of it. Okay, it is Power Punch. So that did more than I expected. That's okay. So it's Adamant. I'm gonna go for Psychic. He might not know that +1 High Jump Kick doesn't KO. If +1 High Jump Kick does KO, we're in a huge amount of trouble. This does let him get Darmanitan for free, but honestly, like, I can only do so much against that thing. I wonder if I eat Garbage lives it. I wonder if I eat Garbage. Nah, that's banned Darmanitan. I don't even want to know how much that does to... Okay, he does switch out. Zoroark, I guess. Scolipede. Oh, no. Zoroark. Zoroark. Alright. So he's going to U-turn or Dark Pulse. How much is Kimimaro going to take from... How much is Kimimaro going to take from Band Flare Blitz? Holy cow. Oh boy. That's a lot of damage. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Alright, well, it goes Florges. How much is Muck? Muck has no defense. Muck's not living. Okay, so I kind of like the read and go for a Psychic here. I mean, it depends if he thinks I'm stupid and if he thinks that I don't know that. I can go into Jellicent, which is kind of middle ground play, although... I don't know. I mean, I could Psychic and take a Dark Pulse, although I do kind of need Bronzong to beat Lopunny, so I probably shouldn't Psychic. So if I shouldn't Psychic because I need Bronzong to beat Lopunny, I can eventually... I can just whittle it. I can just let... I think he U-turns. I really do think he U-turns. You know he's Scarf. Who do I not need anymore? Do I need Muck? What's Muck doing here? I don't need Muck. I'm gonna go into Muck. If he U-turns, it's fine. I'm gonna let Muck go down. If Trick Room goes up, I'm gonna be in a really good position, I think, because both Mudsdale and Zapdos, which are two of his bulky Slowmons, are gone. I figured that was gonna happen. Like, you heard me. I wanted to predict it, but I just didn't think it was worth it to let Zoroark go down, or to let Bronzong go down. If he goes into Lopunny, that's fine. I'll switch back into Bronzong, and he'll take another Power Up Punch damage, recoil damage. Although I could Poison Jab now. I could Poison Jab this time. I could also go into Florges this time. I could go back into Bronzong. It's tough. If he goes back into Lopunny, it's a little bit tricky. And I don't know when I'm going to set Circuitry up. If I get the chance to set Circuitry up, that'd be dope. But I don't think it's going to be able... I don't think it's going to happen. He could be Power Punch Last Resort. That's a set that Kyle A brought versus A-Drive a couple times with Mega Lopunny, where he Power Punch and then do Last Resort. And that probably KOs my whole team, actually. So I need that. Okay, that's another reason to keep Bronzong healthy. I do like that I have Garchomp, which can switch in here. Let me see. Okay, let me just divide. I have 183 to 16. So Garchomp does die to a Stealth Rock, confirmed. But Shizuo. Who's that? Alright. You can have MUK. I don't care. You can have MUK, you jerk. MUK did really well this game. I'm really happy with MUK. Poisoned. Took a lot of Zapdos' attacks. He fought well. He fought hard. It's time to say good night. Good night, sweet prince. Yeah, I could give up Bronzong. I could give up Garchomp here. But it's still a Pokemon down, and... Well, if the choice is between MUK and Garchomp, I should probably give up Garchomp, right? Unless I want to save... Because I'm definitely letting Sunday go down this turn. And he's not U-turning because... It still gives me a free switch to Jellicent. I don't think MUK has that much use, though. I really don't think MUK is that good anymore. He'll take more recoil like this, but he still won't KO. He won't be KO'd. I kind of want to go to Strong Jaw, let Strong Jaw go down, and then go into Jellicent. Yeah, I'll let Strong Jaw go down here, because I wasn't defogging anytime soon. You know, I was gonna be hard enough to get Florges in, so I'll just let Strong Jaw go down, see what he locks himself into. Should be Flare Blitz. I'd be shocked if it was U-turn. Flare Blitz. So now Jellicent can come in. Good thing I saved Jellicent, and get Trick Room up. He could switch out because he has one more chance, but yeah, even if he does, I don't think it's that big a deal. Trick Room going up here is gonna be big. I don't. There's no way I'd ban Flare Blitz. I hope. Yeah, I ban Flare Blitz. Somehow. I should have let MUK take the attack there because now his Darmanican can switch out and do this one more time if he stalls out my Trick Room. So actually that was a mistake. I should have let MUK go down. That was a big mistake. Because, oh, that's actually huge. That's extremely costly. I need to make sure this doesn't happen again. I wonder where my Xurkitree Spirit is. I forgot. Did I remember to make him faster? He's faster. Okay, he stays in. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Disable would be super clutch. Curse Body? Ah, no Curse Bodies. I'll Scald. I don't want this Darmanitan running around. My other option is Recover, but I really don't want this thing running around. I'll save Bronzong to beat Scolipede. And I need to make sure Scolipede doesn't set up on Florges or MUK. So this is actually going to be kind of bad, I think. Who's this? So it's Zoroark again. Is he going to U-turn or is he going to freaking Dark Pulse me? Well, it's obviously Scarf Zoroark, so let's see. Zoroark is for some reason being super annoying. Jellicent. Modest. So I heal 208 divided by 2, 104 plus 64. I always live one Dark Pulse. However, if he Dark Pulses and I stay in... I could switch into Florges here. I can go into Florges, because even if he U-turns, he has to go into something that's not good versus... And then I can launch an Electrium. Oh, okay, what I'm thinking is, if he U-turns and goes into Scoldipede, or Lopunny, I can always just go into Bronzong. But Jellicent taking so much damage is actually really bad. I don't think he U-turns, I think he Dark Pulses. I'm going to go into Florges now. MUK would probably have been better, in hindsight. Please don't U-turn. Okay, Dark Pulse comes out. Okay, so now what I'm thinking is, there's no way he stays near and Dark Pulses again, right? I think obviously he's going to go into Scolipede. And how much Trick Room do we have left? 2? 2. Oh, but really 1. So I have to end this right now. I can go into Zerk here. He's going to go into Scolipede. So I know he's going to go into Scolipede, so... Could actually go into Jellicent. I think I'm going to go into Zerk and launch my Z move. I don't think he Dark Pulses again. Okay, he Dark Pulsed again. Does a ton of damage. So I'll just KO him here, I guess. Dang it. Oh, that's really annoying. I should've... I don't even know what I should've done. Okay. Bronzong almost beats everything. I'm Thunderbolting. Okay. Now what? I should have saved Garchomp, because now Lopunny can boost on me, and I can't stop him. I might just get swept by this Lopunny. There's no good options. I feel like he goes into his Scolipede, but I think he's probably going to go to Lopunny, and I don't think my Bronzong doesn't live +1 high jump kick from this range, so... Oh, but I do still have Florges. How much is Florges going to take from Lopunny? If it's high jump kick. If it's +1 return? Oh, God. Alright, well, he's going to Power Punch, and I can't stop it. Okay, but I do live +1 return, even from Adamant? With Florges? Damn it. I have to let Zerk go down. I don't say where I end it. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. I do live +1 return. What would actually be really bad here is I'm afraid of high jump kick. Do I live +1 return? I don't live +1 return. Okay, that was a mistake. I think I lose. I low-key think I lose. I can't believe I lost this. I had such a good matchup. I literally can't believe it. Oh my god. That's super annoying. I can't believe I lost this. I low-key can't believe I lost this. This is so... I'm so close. Oh, I love that. Oh, okay. I actually thought I did. Yeah, I didn't. And if it's low kick, if it's high jump kick, I don't even. Oh, I do live low kick, but I super don't live high jump kick. So it's gonna come down to if Aaron's on. So the big thing was I should have let MUK go down. I don't know why I didn't why I let Garch, because if Garchomp had gone down there. That was the play that lost me the game. And even if he doesn't KO here, I just lose to the Scolipede now. How much is high jump kick doing? High jump kick. Oh, I actually do live Jolly high jump kick most of the time. Sub? Sub? Good thing I didn't rest. Sub, Power Punch, Return. What if it's Focus Punch? You don't think it'd be Focus Punch, do you? There's no way it's Focus Punch, right? It's Focus Punch. That literally lost me the game. That crit lost me the game. 2 weeks in a row, I'm going to be crit out? Because now I don't live Scolipede. Oh my god, do I live freaking... I would have lived before the crit. That's actually really frustrating. That's actually so frustrating. I lived 100% of the time before the crit. And now I died a freaking Mega Horn. And how much is Jellicent taking from Mega Horn, actually? How much health does Jellicent have left? Not enough. Although... Jellicent could live in Earthquake. Let me see, hang on. 207 divided by... I literally lost to a crit. That's so annoying. How much does Stealth Arcs do? 12%? 64 minus 17. 47. I don't live in Earthquake. I don't know what to do. I don't know what his set is. It's probably a Z move. I don't know. Throat chop. What the heck? I don't live throat chop. That's bad. Alright. I don't live earthquake, I don't live throat chop. Throat chop, would I have died before that? I live throat chop. I literally lived throat chop before the crit. That's so annoying. Mega Horn does more. It doesn't matter. It happens, but that's just frustrating because this is a match that I actually did want to win. If he's Earthquake, the only option I see is if I go into Jealous and he Earthquakes and then I disable him. Disable. Why did he do that? Cursed Body, hello? You don't think he's banned, do you? You don't think he's banned, do you? You don't think he's banned, do you? My MUK has no defense. Am I gonna die to that? No, I don't die to throat chop. Please be banned. He didn't read me going out, did he? I don't know why he would throat chop there. Does he know that he knows MUK is dark type? He's banned. MUK. If he's toying with me, that would be the meanest thing ever. Imagine he's Z ground. Why is this thing in tier 3? Why is MUK tier 3? Look at this. I literally can't believe that. I literally can't believe that. I saved MUK for this, so I could win the throat chop endgame versus banned Scolipede. I got super bailed out there. I should have lost. If that was Swords Dance or Z move, it would have been over. Definitely didn't know Scolipede got throat chop. Definitely wouldn't have lived without a crit. However, I would have known that. I would have known his set. I would have known that he was a boost. That he was, well, I don't know. Probably would have known the same. But I'm glad that the crit didn't actually matter in the end because, I mean, it might have given me some information that he was a boosting item, but I could have just assumed. I would have assumed Expert Belt probably. I didn't want to knock him off because obviously then he could switch moves. So I'm just gonna keep Poison Jelly. Although I guess I'll knock off at this point. It doesn't matter. That's crazy. Banned Scolipede. I mean, I guess it's a lot of my team. He brought 2 banned and 1 Scarf and a Mega. And then Mudsail and Zapdos. Okay, that was a really close game. I actually thought that my matchup was pretty good. I made some really huge mistakes. The first one was sacking Garchomp when I should have sacked MUK. If I'd sacked MUK, well, then I guess I might have lost in the end. The really big one was not using. Versus that team, I had one opportunity to set Circuitry up, and I didn't take it. If I had gone in versus Zapdos, I could have Z Electric Trained, and I probably should say that. I could have Z Electric Trained, and then from there I might have been able to get Tail Glow off, or even like his team wasn't bulky at all. So like, and his Lopunny didn't have Fake Out, so his only option was Zoroark, and without Zoroark he would have just lost. And he only had one chance with Zoroark, so I could have won the game like probably like 6-0 if I just gone into Zoroark or into Circuitry at the right time versus that Zapdos when I had Garchomp in. Could have left Z Electric Trained. He wouldn't have been able to do any damage. We know his moveset was Roosty Fog, Volt Switch, and Hidden Power Ice. The flinch actually ended up being bad because then I realized what I should have done after I did it, or turn after I did it. And if he had more health, I wouldn't have outraged. I would have probably been like, oh, I have to switch. Then I would have switched. And so, yeah, so that was a bad flinch in the end because I made a mistake, and I could have, if I hadn't flinched and if he'd roosted or hidden power iced or defogged, all of those would have been, like, any of the moves, literally any move he could have chosen would have been good, because then I would have switched into Circuitry, Z-Electric Terrain, KO'd his whole team. He only had Zoroark. He could U-turn a couple times maybe, but, like, I don't know, it wasn't going to be enough, I think. And he would have taken so much, like, he couldn't have switched in that much. And Scolipede couldn't have outsped and couldn't have protected because it was banned, so I could have just launched Thunderbolts, won the whole game. So that was the huge mistake. The next thing was, when I had to stack a Pokemon, I should have realized that he had setup potential on Lopunny and Scolipede, and so, well, I don't know. Like, in the end, saving Muck actually ended up working because he was banned. However, if I had stopped Lopunny from power punching on my Circuitry by sacking Garchomp, then I could have had it taken less damage with Bronzong. He wouldn't have been able to power up punch. His return and power up punch wouldn't have done any damage at that point. And then from there, I could have also let Jellicent go down. There's a couple mistakes I made. Sorry, I'm just reflecting before I forget. So if I'd saved Garchomp to be fodder for later and like let Muck go down, then I could have switched Garchomp in on the Stealth Rocks that I die versus Lopunny, bring in Bronzong. At that point, I could have just Psychicked, and I would have been out of Throat Chop range, and I would have still had Florges left in that situation. So even though it would have been essentially the same, except that it would have been literally the same situation, because he would still have to lock himself into a move, and he would have had to do Throat Chop. So yeah, if he locked into Megahorn, I think he would have won, actually, which is kind of crazy, because I mean, he might have missed, and again, Curse Body might have happened, and he might have run out of PP, but like, I think all my mons are in range of Megahorn. Maybe not Jellicent. I think Jellicent could have lived Megahorn. So yeah, but yeah, that was the huge mistake. And then when it was Zoroark versus Jellicent, I think what I should have done is actually gone Scald instead of switch out into Florges and let Jellicent go down, and then I could have, or Recover, both are fine, like, because if he's disabled then I can Recover again, but Scald is probably better. So Scald, let Jellicent go down, get Xurkitree in, fire off a Thunderbolt, Zoroark goes down, and then he has to switch into Pokemon who can't do anything about it, like can launch another Thunderbolt, and then Bronzong doesn't have to worry about taking hits from everything. So that was actually, I made a ton of mistakes. I got bailed out by a couple things. Him switching Mudsdale into Outrage was pretty good. I don't know why he did that. He might have been adamant slow, and like he might have made the mistake of like outspeeding bulky Chomp, Mega Chomp, but not regular max speed Chomp, so that maybe that's why he did that. And then that was a mistake on his part, I think. And then just like the end game, if he hadn't been banned, like, that was a game I won. Last week I felt like I should have won, but I didn't. And this week I feel like I won, but I shouldn't have. So good game to Aster. That was a really close one. Best of luck going forward. And yeah, I hope to do better in the future. There was just, I don't know, like, I feel like I don't want to make excuses, but I do feel like I'm a little off not being in my space and like not being able to like be as energetic as normal. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you like this video, please make sure to do whatever the heck you want, and I'll see you next time. Peace.